10 years into our marriage, my wife suddenly developed a severe allergy to men. If I tried to hug her, she'd break out in hives. If I kissed her, she'd literally pass out on the spot. It got so bad that if our 8-year-old son Leo even called her mom, she'd go batshit crazy and threaten to strangle the kid. I was miserable. My best friend, Brad, told me her life was even harder than mine. Like an idiot, I believed him. Until our anniversary. I came home early planning to surprise my wife, Chloe. Instead, I found her and Brad in our master bedroom, tangled in the sheets, fucking like animals on the bed I paid for. Watching them, I let out a cold laugh. Trace turns out her allergy was specific. She's only allergic to me and our son. I kicked the bedroom door open with a deafening crash. On the bed, my wife, who was currently bobbing her head in my best friend's crotch, violently jerked away. Chloe scrambled to pull the duvet over her naked body. She licked a smear of white fluid from the corner of her mouth and swallowed it whole, her face draining of color. Honey, listen to me. Brad cured my allergy. It's a miracle. My eyes locked onto the limited edition Patek Philippe watch on Brad's wrist. The veins in my hands were throbbing with rage. A few days ago, I'd caught Chloe smiling at her phone screen. That exact watch was on the browser page. It had a price tag hitting 7 figures. I was touched at the time, thinking she was secretly saving up to surprise me for our anniversary. Turns out, the surprise was for the guy railing her. Brad took his sweet time putting on his shirt, buttoning it up with a smug, mocking grin directed right at me. Ethan, no need to thank me. Curing my sister-in-law's sickness. Hey, that's just what brothers do for each other. I let out a harsh laugh, the fire in my chest burning hotter. I loosened my clenched fists, cracked my neck, and prepared to beat him into a pulp. But then, a small noise came from the entryway. Daddy, I'm home. I froze. I couldn't let my son see this filth. Forcing down the absolute rage, I took a deep breath, my voice ice cold. Clean this shit up! If my son sees anything, I will make you both wish you were dead. I walked quickly to the hallway, but my heart sank straight to hell. Leo's school uniform jacket was ripped open. The skin underneath was mottled with purple and blue bruises. There were fresh bleeding scratch marks running down his exposed calves. Daddy! He lowered his head, his small fingers nervously twisting the hem of his shirt. My heart shattered. Leo used to be a little fearless king in this house, but ever since Chloe announced her allergy, she'd go psycho on him every other day, screaming, hitting, cursing. My son had turned into this, a terrified little animal. He got bullied, came home hurt, and didn't even dare to tell me, because he was scared of triggering his mom. What happened? I crouched down to touch his cuts. He flinched in pain. Parent-teacher conference. Mom didn't go. The other kids laughed at me. They said I'm an unwanted kid with no mom. They pushed me. They hit me. The parent-teacher conference. My brain exploded. That day, Brad, who never posts on social media, posted a photo of a beach sunset. The caption was, "Romance with the love of my life." I was holding my phone at the time, patting his shoulder and joking, asking when he'd introduce this mystery girl to the boys. He just smiled and said nothing. I didn't think twice about it. Now, the details I ignored came rushing back like a tidal wave. In the corner of that photo, on a slender wrist, was the limited edition bracelet I bought Chloe last year. She didn't forget the conference. She abandoned our son to get banged by another man on a romantic beach getaway. Pure fury shot through my veins. I gritted my teeth so hard they